Well, I also want to kind of pose a question on that too, because we get to talk to all people all the time, and it's not very often we get to have retailers on here, and we try to sing the praises of direct to consumer and really what that could mean, even at a distillery level, and that's usually what we're referring to when we talk to that. But I want to kind of gauge your opinion. Like, what does direct to consumer mean for you and your business from just a retailer perspective? And what would happen if by some chance, like, it just got shut down? You couldn't do anything like that tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, the store itself does enough in revenue that I'll be fine. It's to me, I always looked at the shipping aspect as more of a nice to have, but not have to have. But I want to grow that. And I think there is a national audience for folks that want access to cool things. So if all of a sudden tomorrow they're like, hey, you can't ship any spirituous alcohol ever again, whether it's wine, whiskey, beer, whatever, yeah, I think that there are some folks that would suffer mightily from it. If the opposite happened and all of a sudden all the distilleries can ship directly to consumers, I think that would grow the spirit. I don't see that as a death knell to retailers.
Why do you think they feel that way, though? It seems like they're always the ones put their stake in the ground, say, direct to consumer will kill our business.
Or distributors are saying that one as well. Yeah.
Well, distributors have a different business model than they're the third cog of the two that we're discussing. So they definitely have a very vested interest in seeing that they have a reason to exist. And for a lot of brands, they're very necessary. I think a lot of people bash distributors, but if you really think about what their business is, they are necessary, even though they're sometimes a pain in the butt.
Totally.
If you're Four Roses, for example, and you wanted to get rid of that tier of the three-tier system, how many employees do you have to hire to get your product out to market now? How many trucks do you have to go buy? Because now all of a sudden you're fully responsible for taking every drop of your spirit from your distillery to every liquor store and bar in the country, or to FedEx and UPS or whoever, if you're going to ship it directly. So again, I've had my runnings with distributors in the not quite year I've owned the store, and some of them are less fun to deal with than others, but they do have a place, and they're always going to, because I just don't see these suppliers all of a sudden wanting to go out there and triple their workforce to handle that part of the business.